I have an uneasy feeling that Jon Voight has made that face before while staring at his daughter, Angelina Jolie. No wonder they don't talk to each other anymore. Jesse Shade here for Awfully Good Movies on behalf of the JoBlo YouTube network. And this Christmas marks the release date of Jack Black and Paul Rudd teaming up for their latest hilarious comedy adventure together, Anaconda. Yes, folks, it's a comedy reboot of the 1997 cult horror classic, starring Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, and Owen Wilson as a documentary crew out on the Amazon River, who run into a Paraguayan snake hunter, played by notably non-Hispanic actor Jon Voight, and the 25-foot badly CGI'd Anaconda snake that he's been on the hunt for.
Is snakes out there this big?
Oh man, just when we thought this was the last time we could laugh at a terribly miscast Ice Cube, along comes this year's War of the Worlds remake to prove us utterly wrong. But before that Jack Black remake drops, let us hand things over to our horror expert Tyler Nichols to look at the original bad movie classic that's got plenty of laughs on its own in this snake-skinned episode of Awfully Good Movies.
For God's sake, blow the bloody thing.
If there's one franchise, if you can even call it that, where every entry belongs in the Awfully Good pantheon, it's probably Anaconda. I'm not sure what it is about giant snakes that leads to such atrocities, yet they just do.
Hey, knock it off.
Here's hoping that Paul Rudd and Jack Black can avoid similar trappings when they release their own meta remake, I think next year.
Come see our movie,
Anaconda!
And here's hoping that thing doesn't end up on this channel. The first film is some cheesy 90s gold, complete with a fresh-faced JoBlo, rap legend Ice Cube, and Jon Voight?
Time to wake up.
Okay, no joke, this may just be his best role ever. So let's look at how awfully good is 1997's Anaconda.
Hold you tighter than your true love, and you get the privilege of hearing your bones break before the power of the embrace causes your veins to explode, explode, explode.
The film starts off with a scrolling title card that is just one lie after another, but my favorite of all of them has to be unique among snakes. They are not satisfied after eating a victim. They will regurgitate their prey in order to kill and eat again. That one makes no sense. How do you kill something that's already dead? And they simply do not do this on the reg. Sure, in highly stressful situations, they may get rid of a meal, but the act of eating is already strenuous and energy consuming enough. They're not gonna just puke it back up for the hell of it.
Hungry fella?
But they're clearly setting this up for a reason. I wonder, what could that be?
Call me Johnny 600 if they knew the truth.
100%. Right on schedule.
Are you even a 90s action movie without the presence of Danny Trejo? He opens our film as a man on the run from something. I'm sure most of us can guess based on the title what it is, but they try the Jaws approach of not really showing the titular creature at first. The camera just works as the snake's point of view. It's honestly not too bad. And rather than get eaten and probably regurgitated by the snake, he opts to shoot himself, which introduces us to one of my favorite elements of this film, the snake vocalizations. See, that's voice actor extraordinaire Frank Welker, who you probably know from his work as Fred Jones as well as Scooby-Doo himself on many Scooby-Doo cartoons throughout the decades. He also had a niche for doing animal sounds in various films. Stripe and Gremlins? That's him. The giant bat in Graveyard Shift, Max the dog in How the Grinch Stole Christmas? All him. If you needed the sound of a random animal, but needed someone who would take direction, you know, because animals are notoriously bad at taking directions.
Speak for yourself, moron.
Oh my God, that is funny!
Then he was your guy. So he stepped in as the big bad voice of our Anaconda. As a matter of fact, for an awfully good drinking game, take a swig every time the snake vocalizes. The main story follows JLo and her documentary crew as they attempt to film a long-lost Amazonian tribe. Ice Cube plays her cameraman Danny, and they really have to let you know that, hey guys, it's Ice Cube.
Yeah, well, today's a good day.
Today was a good day.
Carrie Werr plays the production manager, Owen Wilson is the sound engineer and her apparent boyfriend.
Is it just me, or does the jungle make you really, really horny? Wow.
The funniest part of all this, though, is that Jonathan Hyde is the narrator of the doc.
You're not a postal worker, are you?
And for some reason, he's actually traveling with them. Just imagine David Attenborough joining along for all those Planet Earth documentaries. It's not like he's fucking Bear Grylls. And then we've got Eric Stoltz, Mr. I got fired from Back to the Future, as an anthropology professor.
This is heavy duty, Doc. This is great.
You expect him to be an almost lead, only for him to sleep during most of the film's runtime.
He's breathing normally now.
That's good.
But who cares about these people? Let's get to the star of the show, Jon fucking Voight.
Sauron. Paul Sauron.
Oh, who's this sexy bitch?
Nope, sorry, you're only being referred to as Jon Voight.
So young. I guess so lethal.
He plays a snake handler who is after a green anaconda and was seemingly stranded on a boat.
I trap snakes for a living.
And what is with that accent? I could literally just listen to this man speak all day and just giggle like a schoolgirl. Just watch him and his reactions throughout the movie and you'll be thoroughly entertained. Hell, at one point JoBlo is cooling herself off and he just stares at her like a fucking creep. And I love how this movie randomly becomes a slasher with Owen Wilson and Carrie Werr going off into the Amazonian rainforest to get sound and almost get fucking mauled by a wild boar. Do these people not understand how dangerous the Amazon is? And yet they're trying to make sexy times in it? This is like the one time where crazy Jon Voight comes in handy.
That's a smart idea.
Eric Stoltz gets taken out of the film by a wasp that we later found out was planted by Voight. It's the kind of thing that you would expect him to just be killed by, but instead he's just asleep for most of the film. Surprisingly spry in the end. But we'll get to that. The whole reason that Voight does this is in order for them to switch their route because he really wants that damn snake. Hell, they even have to blast their way through this part of the river even to get to the anaconda. So clearly this tribe they're hunting down has done a good job of keeping this scary anaconda far away from others. They find Danny Trejo's boat from the beginning of the movie, and Voight even hides a clipping that shows himself, Trejo, and the boat captain Mateo together. So wait, is Mateo in on this whole thing? I've never quite understood this, because it seems like he purposely found Voight. But why even take on the documentary crew in the first place? Just go pick up Voight and find the snake. If you know more than me, please let me know in the comments. Our first look at the snake comes nearly 40 minutes into the movie, and it's quite the introduction, wrapping around Mateo's body and squeezing the life out of him. He even snaps his neck before going in for the kill. The puppetry is pretty impressive and the CGI looks pretty decent for '97.
Now, Mateo's probably just lost.
Oh, wake up!
Oh, you sweet innocent summer child. By the time Voight goes full bad guy, it's like we've been waiting for this to happen the whole time. They don't even attempt to hide it. And now that the snake is introduced, it's just about waiting for it to pick off these folks one by one. Owen Wilson is next up, but that's what serves him right for teaming up with Voight, all for the promise of $1 million reward.
I lost my mind? No, I haven't lost my mind. If anything, I'm completely lucid right now.
That certainly stretched a lot further in the 90s, but it sure is not a lot of money to sell your friends out for. It's a great death with an even greater aftermath. I also just love the snake flailing around. Oh, that 90s charm. The shot of Owen Wilson poking out through the snake's body absolutely terrified me as a child. Sure, it's cheesy as shit now, but 8-year-old Tyler found it terrifying.
Can you believe it? It was right there!
I just want to talk to you.
At this point, JoBlo thinks that she can use her feminine wiles to get to Voight, And she's actually right and is able to get him tied up. But apparently Carrie Wurr is the most manipulatable person in the Amazon, because despite him getting her boyfriend killed, she totally plays right into his hands. At this point, I don't even feel bad for her. And poor Bobo David Attenborough thinks his best option to escape the snake is to climb a waterfall, which then results in quite possibly the greatest snag in all of snake history. Just fucking yoinks him out of the air. But apparently all this commotion is enough to wake up Eric Stoltz, because I guess paralysis falls under the same rules as a light nap. He even saves the day from Voight, only to then immediately get put back to sleep. They couldn't have come up with a better way to temporarily get rid of the Snake Man. JoBlo then manages to shoot the snake in the head while it's attempting to kill Ice Cube, and the day is saved. But wait, we're only 70 minutes into this movie, and the snake is fucking dead. I know what, we'll introduce another snake that's the exact same size and has the same ferocity as the other one.
Welcome.
Ah, a wild Jon Voight appears. You didn't really think you could be done in by a silly dart, did you?
Damn, the dart came out his back.
He's been busy draining monkeys of their blood so that he can pour it all over these two for some snake bait. And it works. And just when Voight thinks he's captured it, his plan doesn't seem too concrete and pretty much immediately goes to shit. He didn't have a better plan than escaping up a ladder? Voight gets his ass eaten, and we finally get that regurgitating that we heard about in the beginning of the film. And it's really just so that we can get this wink. Ah, well worth it. Ice Cube and JoBlo manage to kill this snake too by lighting its ass on fire, and we get the greatest snake scream yet. This is like Jaws the Revenge levels of insane roaring. Except this just injures it. It takes Ice Cube hitting it with a pickaxe to finally take it out. Oh no, PETA, look away. They wake up Eric Stoltz from his cat nap, and the day is saved. But actually, it is this time. They even get to see the mysterious tribe, and there's not a camera in sight. And someone must have thought the same thing during the editing process, because we get this clearly 80-yard line of,
I'll get the camera.
Right, roll film?
Camera rolling.
Anaconda is the kind of film that makes the 90s such a great time to grow up in. It's absurd, but it's over the top and hilarious, which is why I'm giving Anaconda an awfully good rating of a B+. It's campy, with so many famous faces just starting their acting journeys, and it's got Jon Voight eating up every bit of scenery possible. Giant snakes will always be the source of some so bad it's good content, and this is amongst some of the most fun of their offerings. Let us know if you want us to cover other entries in the series, and we'll see you in the next one.
Snakes don't eat people.
Oh, they don't?
It's awfully good. It's awfully good.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. JoBlo was created by movie fans for movie fans, and we appreciate your support.